the most special part of a woman's body will erect as soon as it is touched. Men must understand. Hi everyone, I am Eileen. Today we will close the door and talk about some private and super interesting topics which will definitely open your eyes. Have you ever thought that there are 3 parts of a woman's body that will have a wonderful reaction similar to erection when touched? I guess many people are confused. We all know that it is very common for men to have an erection during orgasm, as if it is their exclusive sign. But in fact, when women are eased or stimulated in the right way during sex, they will also have an erection phenomenon. Moreover, there is not only 1 part of a woman that will erect, but 3. Next, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the first part first, nipple erection. Do you know why nipples will erect? In fact, the hero behind this is the smooth muscle fibers around the nipple. When they contract, the nipple stands up. But sometimes we don't easily notice the erection of the nipple. This is because the areola around the nipple will be engorged and swollen first after being stimulated, and the degree of swelling is quite obvious, like a conspicuous bag covering the erection of the nipple. When the excitement is in the late stage, the whole breast will swell slightly due to congestion. Isn't this amazing? What's more interesting is that many men also have erect nipples during sexual excitement. Imagine that in the intimate moment, the small nipple can actually convey such a strong excitement signal. Doesn't it feel like the body is like a treasure box full of surprises with wonderful reactions everywhere? Let's talk about the second part, the erection of the bean. The bean mentioned here is a supersensitive existence in the female body, which can be called the king of sensitivity. When a woman is in a highly excited state, the engorged little wings will show a very obvious color change. If a woman has not given birth, the wings will change from the original tender pink to a bright red, while for women who have given birth, the wings will gradually deepen from bright red to dark purple. There's a little secret here. The darker the color of the wings becomes, the more serious the varicose veins involving the pelvic cavity and wings are. It is precisely because of this unique color change that people have given the wings in this reaction an interesting name called sexual skin. You see, this little wing is like a signal light that changes color, quietly conveying to the other party how excited you are. Isn't it very vivid? Next, let's talk about the third part, the vestibule of the love channel. This vestibule of the love channel may not be familiar to many people. It refers to the area from the bean to the love channel opening. Specifically, it is the area from the urethra to the opening of the love channel surrounded by the little wings. This is the base camp of the peripheral nerves. For women, it is one of the most sensitive parts. Just like a man's penis, once stimulated, it will erect uncontrollably, and the same is true for the vestibule of the love path. When it is stimulated, it will also show similar erection. This is actually the body telling you directly that it has been ignited by that special stimulation. Let's talk about these sensitive parts in more depth. Let's talk about nipples first. Nipples are a very special existence on the female body. It is not only an important organ for feeding children, but also plays an important role in sex. When a man gently touches or kisses the nipple, the stimulation will be transmitted to the brain through nerves, making the female body feel excited. Moreover, the skin around the nipple is very thin and very sensitive, and a little stimulation may cause it to react. Some women may feel that when the nipple is stimulated, it is like an electric current that spreads throughout the body. That feeling is both wonderful and comfortable. Let's talk about the bean. Although it is very small, it has a great effect. It is like a small switch in the female body. A light touch may open the door to happiness and excitement. However, the vulva is also very fragile. When stimulating it, be gentle. You can touch it gently with your fingers or kiss it gently with your lips and slowly feel the reaction it brings. Different women have different feelings about the stimulation of the vulva. Some women may feel that a slight stimulation is very comfortable, while some women may need a slightly stronger stimulation to have a significant reaction. Finally, let's talk about the vestibule of the love path. This part is like a mysterious garden in the female body. It is surrounded by nerves and is very sensitive to stimulation. When a man stimulates the vestibule of the love path with his fingers or other methods, the woman may feel a numb feeling, which will make the body more and more excited. Moreover, the erectile reaction of the vestibule of the love path is actually the body preparing for sex, making the whole process smoother and more pleasant. My dears, I have to remind you here that whether or not the above physiological reactions occur, don't worry or care too much. Everyone's body reacts differently to stimulation. For example, some people may have a particularly obvious reaction to nipple erection, which can be seen at a glance, while for others, the color change of the small wings may be more prominent and particularly eye-catching. This varies from person to person, and everyone's physical reaction is unique. We must understand that sex is a very natural and beautiful part of life. We must treat it with a healthy and reasonable attitude and enjoy the happiness in it. Don't be anxious or uneasy because your reaction is different from that of others. It is important to communicate frankly with your partner and understand each other's preferences and feelings so that the intimate relationship can be more harmonious and happy. After all, the quality of sex life depends not only on physiological reactions, but also on the fusion of the hearts and emotions of both parties. Well, today's video is here. Welcome to Leave a Message for Discussion. We will talk again in the next issue. Bye.